So this hay bale here is, you can see, is really dusty. It's from 2 years ago, from 2019. It's got really long, stringy hay. I like this year's hay a lot better. It's a lot shorter, a lot easier to work with. This stuff is really packed tough into the bales. We're getting the heifers let in now. The cat sitting there waiting and watching. Oh, there he goes. He's scared now. I'm gonna come over here on this side when my dad's gonna finish feeding over there. He's gonna hook that side probably. And so now I'll just come over here and hook the cows. It's around 8 o'clock now. Heading down to the barn. Gonna get started with night chores. Right now, I'm feeding hay at night. Filling hay carts, feeding hay. And then my dad's filling bedding carts. Still got some left inside up here from last night. From when I finished up feeding the cows. I'm just gonna bring it to the other side and feed it and then go upstairs. Empty. Gonna head upstairs to fill it. So up here in our silo room, you may know in a video how we had this whole unloader out. Pulled out of the silo, the chain came off the sprocket. Now recently, well, most of this year, we've been having troubles with it. With way down up in there, we've had thing's not working and the gear's been slipping, but just recently we've noticed this whole thing here, like with this gear, it just moves up and down, so we just keep pounding it up and down, or pounding it down, but we noticed something else wrong with it today, so we gave the guy a call. Hopefully he can come within the next week or two and look at it, get it fixed. Then the silo over there, we have not gotten any feed out of it except for like a few weeks. So if he comes and looks at this one, we'll see if he can get that one running too. At some point too, when the silo is empty, we need to put a backbone in it because it's pretty bad. We'll probably do that. We'll definitely need to do that before we fill it next year. But we figured there's about 40 feet left in the silo, which it's a 70-foot silo, so that means there's a little less than half left, more than half left, so at least we know where it's at now. And I see it's starting to rain. And probably get some snow melt tonight, some more, and get this ice down a little bit. Now what I need to do is pick up this, what I got on the floor, and then the cart will pull out of here better. So I've had some questions about my lighting in the videos. For Christmas I just got a new camera and I'm still trying to figure it out. And up there, I'm in the haymow now, and up there is a light. That's the only light that we have in the haymow. And it blew out about 3 years ago and we don't really want to get up there and replace it, so we just use like flashlights on our phone or just a regular flashlight or headlights. I got this headlight here for Christmas. I've gotten headlights before, but they're ones that you just put batteries in, and they're bright for a few days after you put batteries in, and then a few days later you gotta change batteries because they're not bright anymore. And then these are rechargeable, and I like these so far, that they're rechargeable, because then I don't have to replace batteries all the time. Just plug them in. So my dad filled up these two bed carts. Now I need to clean up this mess and shut the chute. Right now we're using corn stalks from over at our red barn field, and it flooded a little bit over in that field before it was from the time it flooded around Christmas, and so these were sitting in some water, so the bottom of the bale was pretty wet and it's steamy a little bit too, so we're just letting it dry out as much as we can before we use it. Now before I go bedding the cows, I'm gonna feed hay and grain to the calves in the box stalls here again. Right here. That's the Jersey I brought in one of the last videos that was running around crazy. sorry for lately how the videos have kind of been the same thing in the barn, like every night and some mornings, but that's basically how our winter is on the farm. Right now we're slowly starting to ramp up for getting busy on the farm, like making syrup, and then after that we'll be getting ready for spring planting, and so yeah. So I just took a sample of the milk from the one cow out of the bucket. We had 2 cows that got mastitis pretty bad, so we ended up treating their quarter with an antibiotic. So we milk them in the bucket when we do that, and what that is samples, and we're going to test it tonight to see if she still has antibiotics in her milk, and then if she does not, then we'll be able to start putting her milk in the line again. If we just milked her in the line anyway, we'd have to dump our milk, but if we were unsure that we milked an antibiotic cow into the tank, they sample the milk every pickup. They take a sample of the milk and they do an antibiotic test, so that, and there's never any antibiotics in your milk. And there's no way there can be antibiotics in the milk because of the test they do. And if it does get into the trailer of milk, then they have to dump the whole milk trailer too. So yeah, what I'm doing now is grabbing the calf buckets and stuff. My sister's gonna feed the calves, and I'm gonna finish up bending, and then we got a few more cows to milk, like that second cow that we treated with antibiotics. And we have one more that we milk at the end. She got a little bit of mastitis, so we just milk her last.